Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Plays and Travels, and today I have a thing that I haven't done on this channel in maybe a month, which is my Disney Parks haul. I say a month because I feel like I've been showing these a lot on my channel lately, and to be quite frank, I actually did hold off since my Christmas haul to kind of just hold off on spending. Of course, I had so much content that it feels like I didn't do that long ago on this channel. And you guys last saw my outlet haul, which was an accumulation of things that I got pretty much at the beginning of January and then like a little bit in February. But other than that, I've been trying to be good. At any rate, I went to the parks because to Downtown Disney in specifics, or Buena Vista Street outside of Disneyland in California and California Adventure, because there were a couple of new things that were released, but also because for the month of February and the tail end of January, Disney announced that they were going to be offering a legacy pass holder discount to people who had been pass holders when the park was forced to close, which means that we got an additional discount than we normally do, only on weekdays. So from Monday through Thursdays for this period until the end of February, we were getting an extra 30% off of everything. Like anything that was sold in an official Disney store, like not like a vendor, side vendor, you would get 30% off, which was an amazing deal. But you had to go on the weekdays, Monday through Thursday. Friday did not count. But they announced this past week, as I went, that they were extending that discount. So we no longer had to be rushed to go over there. We now have until March 11th, I want to say. Sometime in March. So we have 2 more weeks, basically, of this discount, which goes with the news that they just announced. And I will put the time on the screen if you want to skip the spiel, but I'm going to just go into like the new news that Disney announced this week regarding their California Food and Wine Festival. They just announced that Disney will be opening California Adventure. It will no longer be available for shopping starting March 18th. It will be a actual food and wine festival type of event. So March 4th is when you can first buy tickets. Look out for information about that from the Disney Parks blog. This is my official endorsement of that. I have nothing to do with it officially. I just saw the news as well, and I was also like, oh, that's exciting. But for those of you who haven't heard, it's going to be $75 per person, and what that includes is your parking fee, which normally right now it would have been $10. And it's not going to be in the Simba lot that we've been parking in all this time to go into Downtown Disney. It's actually going to be going back to the Mickey and Friends lot, which is what we were using before they made Simba lot the new lot for Downtown Disney. So the closer, semi-closer lot to Downtown Disney, which is the Mickey and Friends lot, is where they will have people park for the event, and it will be included. You will also get photo passes with this ticket, so everyone will have whatever photos they take officially from official Disney photographers on site. They'll be included in your price, and then it also will include a $25 gift card given to each ticket holder, which you can use toward food. So of that $75, really 25 of it is earmarked for food and wine or alcohol. So that means you're paying around $50 for the admission price. And if you take out the $10 parking fee, then really the admission price is $40 for the event. Phew. So that's all the details. It's still a pretty steep amount. It's $75 for everyone. There is no kid price. There is no discount if you are under 11 years old or so. Ages 3 and up, you know, we'll all be paying $75. So for me, it's a little bit harder because we are a family of 4. If I want to take my entire family, my kids don't eat that much. They're not going to eat $25 worth of food. So that's kind of like a waste of money in that aspect. I wish it was a little bit similar to the mold that Knott's Berry Farm did with their events, and that they had a kid price, which was $10 cheaper typically than the adult price, and you know, you had less credits or whatever. But like it was good to not have, they couldn't get alcohol with their price, obviously, but it was good to have like, this is the kid price, and then this is what the adults pay. And Disney opted not to do that with this event. But that being said, I'm still looking forward to going, and hopefully going at least once, if not twice. But $75 is a lot of money, and there is no more annual pass holders either. So our discount that would have applied, which would have allowed us access to the park before, is no longer available. And I completely get that because they've lost a lot of money. Disney has to make money some way, so it just makes sense to just close Buena Vista Street altogether during that period. It goes until April 5th, or March 18th, by the way. And from March 18th to April 5th, in order to get into California Adventure, you will have to buy a ticket in advance as if you were going to a ticketed event. And that's just regular with any ticketed event anyway that happens in the park, so I completely get that. I understood that. I actually was just talking to my friend Jessie that same morning before they announced it, and we were speculating about it, and I told her, I don't think they're going to let anyone into Buena Vista at all. And she's like, you think so? You don't think they're just going to keep the front part like open for shopping? And I was like, why would they? They can get more money, guaranteed, from everyone going in if they just do it this way, and I was right, so boom. But anyway, that's the news that was just announced this week, so that's what's been going on if you hadn't heard. That is that event. I'm still excited to get some more details. They have yet to announce what the individual menus will be for all of the booths, and they haven't announced what the price point will be for each of those items as well, because we know that we're getting $25 toward food. However, we're not really sure how much is each item valued at. Like, is it a $7 per item dish? Is it a $5 per item dish? Like, how much bang for our buck are we getting with that $25 credit? Time will tell. Okay, so now we're back to the haul portion. So I went there anyway this week because I had already promised my daughter that we could go to Downtown Disney before they made the announcement that they were going to extend it, and so she was looking forward to it. And once you tell my daughter anything, she does not forget. So she was like, Mommy, so we can go to Disney this week. And she wanted to go on Monday, and I was like, I'm too tired. I can't do it that day. Let's go on Tuesday. And we did. I rearranged our plans on Tuesday so that we could all go as a family. Not my husband, he was working, but my daughter, my son, and myself all went to Downtown Disney, and I bought stuff for them, for me, and that was what today's haul is today. So let's get into my haul. I have a lot of bags here. I'm just gonna go through them as I pick them apart at my feet. So the first thing I'm seeing in here actually is Nemo related. So I showed that my friend Christine did get me my very first Nemo, the newest craze from the Disney parks, and she got this one actually from ShopDisney. His hat keeps falling. I have to move it back in front of his ears. She got this from the Disney store, and it is the Lunar New Year outfit that I just went ahead and put on Mickey. He's so cute though. He's like so tiny. You can dress him up in whatever accessories or outfit you want. And she bought this outfit, which is Lunar New Year theme, because she knows I'm such a big fan of Lunar New Year, and then she got me Mickey because she knows that I am a big fan of Mickey as well. So I already had this one, and then once I got that, I did finally allow my daughter to pick out the one that she had been eyeing for a while, and that's in this bag, and it's of Angel. My daughter has actually never seen the series, doesn't even know who this character is. She has seen Lilo and Stitch, the movie, and I think she's seen the second movie. I don't think she has seen the series, however, so I don't think she knows who this is, but she just thinks that she's pretty. She thought she was cute, and she wanted to own her from the moment that she saw this in the Disney store. So we did buy this from the Disney parks. It's the same version they sell either way, but this one does have the Disney parks logo and says that it was $17.99. So we got this one for my daughter, and she has this beautiful purple alien creature of Angel, and that is my daughter. And then to dress her up, I gave my daughter the choice of which outfit she wanted, and she originally picked out the purple jumpsuit that you saw in the video where I was showing all the stuff. But then she switched and she wanted to get the Valentine's Day themed outfit, and it's literally just like this heart-shaped top. Or actually it's a purse. The whole time that was like a bustier type of thing, and that was like a bralette, but this is actually a purse. So it's a heart-shaped purse, and it comes with this like Valentine's dress. So this is literally the entire dress. Wow, okay, that was a skirt. So there you go. You have a Valentine's themed dress, Valentine's themed little handbag, and that is what comes with this. And it does have Shop Disney's information on the back as well. So I believe this item was probably also sold in Disney stores as well. That's what I'm assuming. But I got it from the parks, and I was able to take advantage of that 30% off discount for my daughter. So not too shabby. So she'll be wearing a Valentine's Day outfit soon at some point. The next thing in here is for my son. Some of you know this if you have seen, sorry, my video, my camera is crooked. It's because I have it charging right now, so it's making it lean. But some of you know this because you're aware of the fact that my son has mentioned this in many videos recently, and that is that he is currently obsessed with the monorail. He watches Disney monorail trains all day long on YouTube, and he saw this literally from across the room and said, I want the monorail train. So we had to get this. This is a blue monorail train, and what it is literally a sponge. Disney has come out with this kitchen line where they have different themed sponges. The teacup would have been my choice, but my son had to get the monorail. I saw this, and literally anything monorail related right now, I'm just like, I have to get that for him. Plus it was only $7 at full price, so another little item that we had to get for my son. Then in here are a couple of pins. I did do a pin pickup, and I already gave the pins that I picked up that day to my friend Jessie, because I happened to drop by her place right after. It's along the way home for me, so I did go to her place and give her picks. And these are the new Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs puzzle pins that just came out this past week in Disneyland. Disney World has had them for at least 2 weeks longer. Sometimes Disney World is getting our pins when they're released on both coasts. Disney World is getting them like 2 weeks before we do. That's what they're trending toward currently. So I just knew when this was released in Disney World, we had to be more patient and we'd get it in a couple weeks, and sure enough, we got it this week. But this is the puzzle pin series, and those are all the choices. And you've got all the dwarfs as well as Snow White's prince. You have Snow White as well in her kind of like her maiden dress. And then you have one of the evil queen looking into the mirror. And there are 2 chasers with the size of an LE size of 250. And my friend Jessie had some wonderful luck from the ones I picked out for her, because she had 3 chaser pins. That's right, she got 2 duplicates of the evil queen as the hag. It was the evil hag was the chaser. She got 2 of those pins, crazy. And then she also got the Snow White chaser. So 3 of her 5 pin boxes that I got her were actually chasers, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, man, I did some great choosing on your behalf. So I'm hoping that these are as good. I have 5 more boxes in this bag, and these are going to my other friend, to Christine actually, who gave me that new emo. I did pick these up for her because those are my 2 like closest Snow White fans. Whenever there's like new Snow White merch, I know that they both are interested in it. So I was like, Christine, do you want these? And she's like, yes, get me 5 boxes. And it's kind of hard to get 5 boxes, by the way, because most people will only sell to you 2 at a time, which means I had to go back and forth a couple times in order to do the transaction for both my friends, and phew, that took a while. So you're welcome. The other item in here is I did get another Windows pin. I had previously gotten this for people as a pickup, and I'm not sure I actually showed this on my channel or not before, but there's a new Windows of Main Street series that just came out. I just found out that it is going to be every other park, unfortunately. I hate when they do that, which means we get the release at Disneyland one month, and then the next month Disney World will get it. So we got the first release, which was Mickey, in this window on Main Street. It's a railroad office, and what's cool is that this is a hinge pin, of course. It's a movable pin where it slides down, and the slider reveals the full window. So you can pull it up and down, and I wanted to have this for my own personal collection, but the window does say, "Keeping Dreams on Track, Walter E. Disney, Chief Engineer." So that's kind of cool that it has the whole thing written out, and then of course if you open up the window, it reveals Mickey Mouse being like, "Hiya, pal." So that's a fun little item right there, and I had picked this up for friends, but now I picked one up for myself as well. This is a $20 pin. And then the new release that was this, that was released at Disneyland and Disney World is this Ariel pin, Magic in the Stars. I did get the first series with Esmeralda, you know, in Quasimodo from Hunchback of Notre Dame, and this one is Ariel on the rocks. Like, that is my girl. Of course I need this one. I think it's stunning with her, like, with the water splashing behind her. And just like the first series, I have no idea what is written around this little center. My eyes are getting a little worse these days, and I honestly can't see what they say if they're actually words. They're really tiny and hard to read. Oh my gosh, I just realized it says the zodiac signs. Okay, so it does say Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. So that's what it is. These are the 12 zodiac signs. So Magic in the Stars has to do with the stars, the zodiac, just like the Lunar New Year. Oh my god. Well, not the Lunar New Year is like the Lunar New. I know they're 2 different things, guys. Okay, that's not the same thing. I know. So it's like looking at your sign, your astrological sign. There we go. The stars. That is cool. I'm a Capricorn, by the way. So that is the first side of this pin, and then if you flip it around, there is like a back side to the amulet. So it's kind of very cool that there's 2 sides to each one of these pins. And the opposite side showcases, by the way, I love how this is like in the hinge of green and purple, my colors for sure. When you flip it around, it does have, oh my gosh, that's so cool. It kind of looks like a scrolling mask effect. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. It looks like it's a vase or a vase, pop of some kind, and there are magical swirls coming out of it with a bunch of different lines, I guess to indicate it's going into the stars. And this one has a purple centerpiece, and what's highlighted in purple is it does say Aquarius, which this is for the month of February. In February we do have the Aquarius sign, so I have to look at the back of the Esmeralda one to compare now and see what the color of that one is, but pretty awesome. I literally just got it because it had Ariel on it, but I will take it. And then the other things in here are my receipts. One more of those Snow White pins, and then I did get an AP magnet with my purchase because they are fully stocked on these again, and you can get these with your purchase for the time being until they run out. So I now have a full stack of these. These are definitely going to be in a giveaway. So whoever wants an AP Disney magnet, it will be coming very soon on this channel. We're going to move on to, I went to the carts outside, and I partook in some popcorn. And I was a little bit bummed that it came in this fresh popcorn container because it kind of meant that it wasn't fresh. Ironic a little bit. It kind of meant that they had pre-stocked this in the boxes and put it out in the carts in the back near the Adventures Campus entrance. And I was a little bummed by that because if you get it fresh, they put it in this cool Disneyland pink paper container. That being said, the popcorn in here was absolutely fresh, absolutely salty and delicious, just the way you like Disney popcorn to be, and I really enjoyed it. So this is now empty. My son, we did have it like probably up to here on the way back, and my son ate it the next day because he's a popcorn lover. Fresh movie type of popcorn, and that came along with my new popcorn bucket. I had to get this. I saw this and I was like, this is so cute. I am a big Simba fan, and I love that it's baby Simba when he's first being released, and he's just like, it's a circle of life. Okay, that's not the actual lyrics. I never actually know the lyrics. I just always kind of make my own sound since I was little. Sorry guys, I don't hope not to offend anyone, but it's just I'm making some noises that kind of go with it. But there you go. There is Simba, and he looks so cute, and I love that he's elongated here too. He is literally in cub form, and he's so stretched out and looks uncomfortable like baby Simba does when that first happens, and it's so adorable. And the strap says Disney Parks on it, has this nice bright yellow, and has baby Simba on the log along with Zazu, and then you have Timon and Pumbaa. So it's interesting that you have Timon and Pumbaa with him as a baby, because obviously when he's a lion cub, they weren't around yet. He met them as an adult, but that is okay. I mean, he met them as a kid, but he met them as an adult with Zazu. Zazu was not there when they were there, if we're gonna get technical. Okay, but anyway, so then you open up the flap on the top, and then you can put popcorn directly in. Disney has gotten very smart right now and realizes that no one wants their popcorn in their popcorn bucket, so they actually did give me this in this plastic bag and kept it separate from my pre-arranged popcorn. And the retail price on this, there was no discount on this, by the way. If you get it at the carts, there isn't a discount, and it was $20 to get the popcorn bucket with the popcorn. And this is the container that I was talking about. I am extra, and yes, I did go back to the official popcorn cart on the way to past the partner statue. And yeah, the statue of Walt, I literally went past that statue to that popcorn bucket cart, and I said, is it okay if I just get the paper container empty, because I wanted one, and he said sure, no problem. So this is the Disneyland popcorn container that the popcorn comes in if you get it fresh. See, it says Pop Secret. So technically I actually got more popcorn with this than I would have with this smaller container, but this container is just a lot cuter. Let's just be real. So I definitely wanted this container to keep because I'm a big fan of paper goods. It says Pop Secret, it's got beautiful coloring, and says Disneyland all around it. And yeah, like I said, I'm extra. I wanted this container. I do have another one that actually had popcorn in it at one point, so it's a little like used, you know. This one is fresh, not used, so a cleaner paper good. Then they gave me this big bag, and I'm trying to figure out what was in here. This was in that item originally, I believe. This is a big bag, and that's going to explain why I have that huge bag. But this is an art piece that I got for my daughter. It's actually a sun catcher set. It does say that it's a Belle sun catcher paint set, and you can literally paint these with the included paint and make it all pretty and then put it in your window for display. We might not do that. I'm not really sure just yet, because we don't have the most sunlight that comes into our place. We're like in a corner. It's pretty shady over here. However, I know that my daughter will have a blast doing this art project. She's really into art pieces like this and painting in general. And she thought it was gorgeous. And you guys can see it does have the stained glass window effect right there. Over here you have Belle, then another portrait of Belle on the bottom. And what's interesting is that a lot of the ones in the store were missing this top piece. It's almost as if they were taken out. My daughter saw that and she was like, somebody robbed the store. So we actually ended up giving these to the cast member and showing her that 3 of them were missing the top piece. So we did get a complete piece, which is nice. So that's kind of a little messed up if someone's literally taking this out to do. Like, why would you steal that from the park? But it happens. But yeah, this is the beautiful piece, and that's a closer look of what it's supposed to be. You can see Mrs. Potts and Chip right there. That's her with Adam the Beast, and then that's her with Lumiere down there, and then the roses. So really cool. It comes with hooks so that you can attach it, and then it also comes with the paints included. So this will be a fun little art project for me to do with my daughter later on, and it was another item that she asked to get, so I was spoiling her a little bit. Like I said, it was a trip that I had been promised to her. She wanted to have it, so she got this. She got her plush. We made it happen. Speaking of spoiling her, I also got her a balloon. I had been wanting to get one all month long, and we never did. My friend Jessie actually got me a bunch of heart-shaped balloons for Valentine's Day to show them on my channel as well, and so I didn't get one for Lunar New Year or around that time for Valentine's Day. However, when we went, they had plenty of these. They had it in pink, purple, and blue, and red, and blue, and my daughter was like, I want a pink one. Of course, as soon as we got this, my son then said, I want the red one. I'm like, I'm only buying one. They're $10 each. So my daughter got her way because she did ask for the pink one first, and it's literally just Mickey Mouse's head on a nice pink balloon, and it's Mickey shaped in this clear protective case, and I love these. I actually kept my deflated purple balloon from the interior, and it's literally on my desk over there because I'm weird like that. I wanted to keep the Mickey balloon, but it's fun, and we've had this now. It's now Friday as I'm filming. This has been for 3 days, and you can tell it's still full of plenty of air, looking like it never saw the light of day. Any changes? And then over here we have a Mickey and Minnie balloon stand to help it protect from flying away if you have this outside. And my last items are actually food related as well before I get to my final bag. I also got this cotton candy from the cotton candy place. It was fully inflated, you know, fully big, and now it's deflated because this is what was left over from her sugar rush, but my daughter wanted cotton candy. If you guys saw my Christmas haul at that point, my daughter did get the peppermint candy cane one that was like a Santa shape, and we got it at nighttime, so we had no idea that it was supposed to be peppermint, and the vendor didn't tell us. We had actually asked what's the difference between the pink and the blue and the pink and the white, and they said they're like the same thing, and that's not the case. The pink and the white was actually red and white. It was like a light red, and it was peppermint, and had they told us that, we would not have bought that because that was a waste of $6, but we got the regular cotton candy this time because my daughter did want that. We also wanted this disgusting, this is what's left over. I just literally kept it so I could film it, and I'm gonna throw it out because it's gross. But it was from outside. It wasn't even from inside the park, but from California Churro Company on the way in. They had a Valentine's themed special churro. I'll insert a photo of what it looked like, and it was all pretty, but they drizzled it with white and regular chocolate, and then it's like a strawberry churro underneath that. It is the most sticky, gooey, sweet mess. It was not good in my opinion. I think it's just sweetness overload. And my daughter did try it, and she was like, I'm not the biggest fan of this. And I was like, yeah, no kidding. So another $6 wasted. And this is my final bag right here, and it is what I got from Off the Page. I was actually super excited to go into Off the Page. I had not been in that store since they have reopened the park since the pandemic. So if you're not familiar with Off the Page, it's like the artistic store right near where you can have the Frozen meet and greet, and like it's a really cool store in general. Like if you want to get like a Jim Shore, or you want to get some fine art, or you just want to look around and see the beautiful art pieces in general, that's the store for you. They also sell pins there, so they had a whole pin wall that you could get some of the new releases there too, because they did have some of the pins that not the other stores had. Like for instance, they were the only place that I saw on my trip on Tuesday that still had the Lunar New Year pins. They were sold out everywhere else. So supposed to show you. You never know. But in addition to the art that I'm about to show you, I did get one more princess box. I had previously opened this, and I got some good ones. I don't think that I have shown that on my channel yet, so I will not spoil what I got. But I did get one more box because although I really liked what I got the first time, hint hint, there was still one that I was hoping for, so we'll see if that's in this box, and if not, it'll be a trader. And then the artwork, I was between two different pieces of art, but I settled for the one I'm about to show you. But first I'll show you the postcard. I did get the one of Mulan and her horse, Khan, and it's a beautiful like purple and red and pink and orange sky with the mountains in the distance, and there's water designs and like grass, and I just thought it was a really, really pretty postcard in general. I'm a big fan of Milan in general, and I just love these postcards. I probably have 4 Milan postcards at this point, and I can't fit them all on my Milan postcard board or pin board, but I can still collect them, and I love them, so I had to get that. This is the piece that I opted for. I was between this and the Christmas design of the Disneyland castle, but I'm such a big castle person in general. I, at the end, decided to go with the more traditional castle just because it's the one that first caught my attention, and I was like, oh, I love it. So I did get that one, and you can see the castle beautifully painted in pink and blue, and it's got Walt and Mickey underneath the drawbridge right in the center. So I love this little piece of art. It is by the artist Larry Dotson. His name is signed right there, and it does say Sleeping Beauty Castle in his nice handwriting print as well. And you guys can see at the very tip top, there's Tinkerbell. She's doing a little like magic spell and sprinkling some pixie dust on the castle, so I love that. And you can see the moat on the side, just like the real thing. It even has one of those old-fashioned cars that you often see driving around the park. So this is just a beautiful, stunning piece of work. I didn't already have this, and this was $25, so I opted for the small print because I can put a frame around this and it won't take up too much of the space on my walls. And I'm thinking I have Cinderella Castle over here. This is my Thomas Kincaid version. So I was thinking it'd be nice to have the Cinderella Castle here, but then put the Sleeping Beauty Castle over there. I actually do have a Sleeping Beauty postcard print, and that's also where I keep a lot of my castle prints. It says Dream on the opposite side. One day I'll show you guys what it looks like over there, but just to have both castles, you know, surrounding me on either wall, so that'd be kind of cool. I am wearing a shirt from the park as well. This is a Disney Ursula shirt that's being sold in World of Disney. I actually got this from my friend in the outlet, so she was able to get that for me, so that's why I had that. But this is also a Disney Parks item, which is why I'm wearing it for this video. And it's a newer item that I just got too. And then the last thing in this bag is actually a Mickey and Minnie clip that I got when I bought the popcorn bucket. So that's an expensive run because everything at the vendor carts, like I said before, was not discounted. So I paid full price $20 for the popcorn bucket and the popcorn. I paid the full price of $6 or so for the cotton candy, and I paid the full price of $7 or so for this clip. It's literally a straw, like a curly straw, a clear curly straw with the attached Mickey and Minnie clip representing the 60th anniversary of Disneyland. I just thought that was adorable, so I had to get this. I hadn't previously seen this or had the opportunity to get it, so I decided to get this little fun add-on clip because, like I said, I'm silly. I like these little small things. So that is everything that I got from my most recent trip, and I have one more bag. Just wanted to share what I got from the Disney parks as the latest round of new merch. You can see I did get a couple of new pins. This is the new open edition castle series that they're doing. They discontinued the one from last year, and they now have this like new castle one with the princesses, like a pin on pin in front of it. And so of course I had to get the Ariel one. I was so happy to finally see these in Disneyland, and Ariel is my girl. So for a starter, I needed to get at least this one because I think she's so pretty here, and I like the teal. And you can see it was yellow, so the price was $12.99. The next one that I got is a Lunar New Year pin for this year, and I love Lunar New Year, as you guys probably couldn't tell already from my channel. So I had to get the new Lunar New Year pin for this year, and this will also be my Lunar New Year pin board video if you haven't seen that already. But this says Happy New Year on the top, and it's got the Happy New Year branding on the backer card, just like all the other merch this year. And it has the ox right there, and there's a castle, and it looks like Mickey Mouse even. Maybe it's not Mickey Mouse, but from afar away it did. It looks actually like a ride. It looks like a Astro Blasters. But at any rate, some fun things going on here with attractions and whatnot, fireworks. It says 2021 underneath the Happy New Year sign. It does say pass holder. This was a pass holder pin, which is funny because Disneyland just discontinued their pass holder program for the time being, but we did get this pin too, so that's cool. And then there are hidden Mickeys in this little charm that hangs at the bottom. So very fun limited release pin, and you guys can see that this one was $15.99. The next pin that I grabbed is actually another New Year pin for this year. They released this in Shop Disney as well, but I waited until it came into Disneyland to get a nicer copy, since the one I got from Shop Disney actually arrived with the backer card damaged, and I was returning that to Shop Disney. At any rate, the Mickey are wearing their nice little ox, you know, headgear. and it has like little tassels on Mickey's outfit, just like the plush, and they are riding on an ox in beautiful colors. There's a figurine that looks just like this year, really nice. And then there is Chip and Dale getting in on the action as well. And this one is dated, does say Happy New Year 2021 on the pin as well, but another gorgeous design, another pin that was $15. Next one is another annual pass holder pin that was released this year. It was originally supposed to be released last year and it got delayed, but this does glow in the dark. It says beware hitchhiking ghosts. I believe the middle hand, the middle thumb does glow in the dark, my friend told me, but he moves as well, swivels around. So very cute. It's an annual pass holder Haunted Mansion pin. Limited release, very nice pin for pass holders in the Disneyland area, and this one was $15.99 as well. The last pin that I grabbed is this Disney Cats and Dogs mystery box. I hadn't seen this in person before, so I had to grab this. I actually love this dog. It's cats and dogs. Those are cats and dogs. But Max, of course, is my favorite one from here. Isma actually looks really cute in here too. But Max is my absolute favorite, the one that I would want the most, quite frankly. I love Doug as well, so he'd be my second choice. And Scotty? Rusty? What is his name? Not Rusty. Rusty's the other one. This is... It's blanking right now, but the Lady and the Tramp dog, and I apologize. I do love that movie. It's been a while, but why don't I remember his name? You even got Bolt right here. You have Dinah. You have Mochi on the top. Looks like a Rescuers Down Under cat. It's so funny how I don't know all my cats, but at any rate, I'm more of the dog person in general, and I am hoping for the one of this guy, or this guy. So, future unboxing, and there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed my haul. Let me know in the comments what your favorite item was, if we were twins on anything, if you had a chance to go to the park recently, what you were able to get, and if you are unable to get to the parks right now because you don't live close to one, I completely understand. Disney World is still way high on my bucket list right now, and I unfortunately can't go until we are vaccinated. I do have a trip planned later, and I haven't announced that officially on my channel yet. I guess I will talk about it soon, but I do have a planned trip, and I'm hoping to be vaccinated by then, so I'll just give you a hint with that. So it's not going to be until later this year, much later, but that will be in the works, and I will officially announce it at some point. But that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please go watch the other part of this particular haul where I show all the different items that were currently for sale in the Disneyland area. I didn't show every store and every item. I just try to focus on what I saw that was new or new-ish. That way, if you guys are watching to see like what's the new merch that's out there, you kind of have a better sense of that. So hope you enjoyed both parts of this, and I will have more content for you as always. Please stick around if you haven't already. Please consider subscribing and joining our family here, and I will hopefully talk to you guys soon in the next video. Take care. Bye!